Good morning. It's chillier today. Yesterday we were skating in about 27 degrees, which is 80.6 Fahrenheit. I'm not clever, I looked that up. But this morning it's 15 degrees, which is 59 Fahrenheit. I looked that up too. So quite a big difference in temperatures. Right, I'm going to do some grinding on there, and I want to try and make my rock to fakies a bit better. Rather than just tapping over the coping, I want to really get over the coping and make it rock. Put some stees into the trick. Right, this isn't good enough for me anymore. I want to try and get much. I want to try and get much further over the coping.
Sometimes I get itchy. I feel itching deep down in my soul. Sometimes I get a feeling. It's feeling makes me wanna lose. Sometimes I feel the rhythm changing my philosophy. Sometimes I hear the spirit crying out to set me free.
The rock and roll is proving a little bit more difficult.
Sometimes I get a feeling makes me wanna lose control. Sometimes I feel the rhythm change my philosophy. Sometimes I hear the spirit crying out to set me free.
I'm really struggling to lock into this coping.
Sometimes I feel itchy.
I'm doing something different. I can't figure out what it is.
I feeling makes me wanna lose control. Sometimes I feel the rhythm.
I seem to have figured it out. I don't know what it was. I just decided to focus more on the coping. Just as I'm approaching the coping, just think I'm going to hit that coping and I'm going to grind along it.
Set me free. Sometimes.
This is a new thing, by the way. I've kind of learnt this in the last week or so. So it's feels very nice to actually do a grind along the coping. Like the guys I used to watch when I first started skateboarding, and I used to come down here and I used to see them grind along the coping. And I was thinking, Christ, they must have been doing it for years. And now I can do it too. So it feels good. Right, this is the tricky one. I've been trying to do axle stalls on the larger quarter pipes. I haven't really done one yet. I think I may have done one. I've learned to drop in from this height, but I've yet to do axle stall, drop in, axle stall, drop in, as though you're on a mini ramp. So I'm going to try and do that today. As you can see, not too steep, but not too nice either, not too mellow. Really struggling to get the stall on these. It'd be nice to eventually get it, especially now that I'm brave enough to do the drop in from the axle stall position.
Sometimes I feel itchy. I
refuse to drop in until I've actually get a good axle stall on the coping. It's very hard. But you know what? I'm not even that bothered if I it'd be nice to stall on the coping, but I'm just happy to be able to get over the coping. It took me so long, many weeks, many months, to even get over the coping as consistently as I'm getting over it. I nearly did my first 2 back to back.
Sometimes I feel in my soul, yeah. Sometimes I get a feeling.
Okay, I think I'm starting to figure it out. You have to turn into the coping much earlier on the taller quarter pipes, because if you wait to the same time that you do on the smaller quarter pipes, by the time you get to the top of the quarter pipe, you've got too much momentum and it takes you off the board or over the coping. Right, I need a break from doing those stalls. I don't think I'm going to get a back-to-back today. My friend watched some of my clips. My friend back in the UK, Shazir. Hello Shazir. And she said I should look into the camera more rather than looking around like that. Just going to try and do a rock to fakie on this bigger quarter pipe. I can do it on this quarter pipe, but I just tap my trucks down and I go. You know, I just get my front trucks over the coping and then back into fakie. So I'm going to try and get it further over the coping as I did on the small one. I'm going to try and do it on this larger one. This is a different kettle of fish. It's so much harder, so much scarier. I'm not sure I can do it. That was good. That felt really good. That's how you really do it. Overall, the session was really good. My steezy fakie. What is it called? My steezy fakie. My steezy rock to fakie, my fakie rock and roll, my rock and roll, fakie rock and roll. It's a rock to fakie, and it's a rock and roll. They were good. They were good. It was good to actually get them way over the coping for a change. It's not as hard as I thought it would be either. And then I didn't get the back-to-back axle stalls, but never mind. That's okay. I'm happy to just get over the coping, easily get over the coping every single time. I've just got to figure out how to lock into that coping more consistently. So it's good. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. And try not to be distracted. And try not to be distracted from any